Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the press conference of Ben Shelton. I'll start with the first question and then we'll go to the room. Ben, unfortunately not the result that you wanted today. How do you reflect on your match today with Tommy Paul?
Yeah, I think it was a great experience. It was fun to be out there. My first quarterfinal of a Grand Slam. I thought I played all right. Some things that I could do better, and things that I would maybe try to do next time if I could do differently. But I'm pleased with the result. This being my first time at the Australian Open, so taking a lot of positives away from it.
You had so many smiles when you left the court. What's been so enjoyable about your time here in Australia?
Yeah, the crowd is. Our crowds have been pretty unbelievable. They're supporting me. I definitely didn't expect it coming into this tournament, being an American. They kind of treated me like one of their own, and it was really fun to be able to kind of play with the support behind me during my matches. So a lot of smiles about that, and I definitely exceeded my expectations this week, what I thought I could do on the court, not just tennis-wise, but physically, being able to get through as many 3 out of 5 set matches as I did. I mean, I've only played one before in my career, so I was pretty pleased with myself in that aspect as well.
Matt?
Thanks.
Secondly, first slam win, first slam, second week, first time out of the States. You talked about what you've learned from your tennis. What have you learned about yourself the last fortnight?
Yeah, I've learned that I have the ability to be really tough on the court, to stay tough for 5 sets, and I've kind of proven myself that I can hang with a lot of people for extended periods of time out on the court. So I'm taking that as a huge positive, not just my tennis level, but my mentality out on the court, the level that I was able to compete at and maintain it through the week. I think those are a couple of the big things I take away.
What do you think Tommy did best today against you?
Yeah, I think Tommy he did a lot of things great. I think that, closing out a quarterfinal match for your first time into a slam semifinal, I thought he did a great job serving the match out, held his nerve. I know I would have been pretty tight in that situation. I thought that he was extremely solid from the baseline. He did a great job moving me around the court, keeping me off balance. I thought he hit his backhand extremely well today and kept it low, made it difficult for me to attack. And I think that a combination of that and the way that he was able to serve and return today made it a tough matchup.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you talked about that you are going to take classes and exam. So what is your next tournament, and how do you think that your schedule is going to work out for the rest of the season?
Yeah, my next tournaments will be in the United States. I'm not sure whether it's going to be Dallas or Del Rey. So that's what I have next. My school is all online, so it's classes that I can work on at the hotel at night. So it doesn't change too much of my routine taking these classes, and I haven't had too much trouble with it. I think that maybe it could get tricky if travel days match up with exams, but so far I've been able to navigate it.
Looking your ranking now, you're going to be able to play any tournament in the calendar, but you haven't played so much outside of hard courts. What do you expect for your performance ahead of the European season in clay and in the grass?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the clay. I mean, the grass as well, but I think that the clay is coming first, so that's what's on my mind first. I think that my game is really well suited for the clay. I'm looking forward to be able to, use the higher bounces to my advantage, moving, sliding. I'm really looking forward to getting on the red clay and the grass as well. Obviously, new experiences for me playing those tournaments that'll mostly be outside the United States. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I have confidence that I'll be able to figure it out.
Because it's very popular, the green clay where you live. But
Yeah.
have you ever played in red clay? Actually?
Yeah. I've practiced weeks at a time at the USTA Center in Orlando, Florida. They have Italian red clay there. So I've done some training blocks on the red clay. It's just I haven't had a chance to compete in an actual tournament on the clay.
Howard?
It's been a long time, of course, since an American man won a Grand Slam title, and Tommy's the first guy from the U.S. into the semis here in almost 15 years. But with this young group of guys, does it feel like maybe American men's tennis is becoming more relevant now than it has been in a while?
Yeah, I have really high hopes. I was just in the treatment room getting worked on by my physio, and my coach Dean came in, and we were talking a little bit about American tennis, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't see why at the end of this year we couldn't have 5-6 guys in the top 20. With the way that some of these guys are playing who aren't inside the top 20 right now. You look at Jensen Brooksby, Tommy Paul, is he top 20 now?
I think he will be now.
Will be. Sebastian quarterfinals here, and so many other guys that haven't been named as much this week that have had huge breakthrough years in the last couple of years. So I think there's a lot of hope for American tennis. I'm really looking forward to being a part of it.
Last two. Howard, thanks.
Is there one memory that you think will stick out the most from this first trip outside the U.S.?
Yeah, I think I think the match against Poprin is going to stay with me for a while. The atmosphere on John Cain, probably one of the cooler matches that I've been a part of. Kind of like a Davis Cup feel. I'd say that's one memory on court that'll stick with me for a long time.
Last one. Howard.
Wondering how much, well, first of all, did you get a chance to speak with anybody from back home after today's, either before or after today's match? And also, I'm just wondering whether over these past couple of weeks you've heard a lot from friends from college.
Yeah, definitely a lot of messages over the last few weeks, messages from people that maybe I haven't spoken to in a long time who saw me on ESPN. I didn't get to speak to anyone back home after the match. I guess it was a really bad time this time, like 2, 3 a.m. So I'm assuming that most of them fell asleep when the match ended or before the match ended. But yeah, it's been cool to feel the support from back home, being all the way over here. All the messages that I've got from family and friends has been really nice during my time here.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.